Alright guys, Rich here from the RCNetwork, and this is update number 2 on my team associated B44.2 10th scale buggy build. I'm on about page 17 now. This is probably about 7 total hours into the build. I did about 4 yesterday. I find that whenever I start getting tired or making mistakes, I usually stop and then pick up usually the next day or maybe a little bit later when I'm a little bit better rested. So I've done about 3 more hours today, and I've got pretty much all the diffs built. I have both front and rear arms set, got all the turnbuckles on, got all the hubs built, and we're about ready to start putting on the sway bars, got the battery boxes, and then of course the shocks still to build, body to paint, wheels and tires, and all that fun stuff. So far the build has went very, very well. I'm going to show you guys some up-close video of this as well, and point out a couple things that I ran into while building this thing. One thing I noticed on the turnbuckles, I did go ahead and use the RPM rod ends, and this is the model number for it. Let's see there, 73372. They're about $5. You only need one pack. It gives you 12 of them, so it gives you enough for both front and rear camber, and then also the steering linkage. And I found that these fit very, very well. They're a very tight fit, and I still use those little dust, little foam things, which I've heard basically wear off within about, a day or so. So either way, they're on there. We'll see how those things hold up. Building turnbuckles is not my favorite thing to do. However, I did find that this little tool that comes with the kit actually helps pretty well. It has a turnbuckle wrench on one side, and then I don't know the sizing on that, but that does basically all of your nuts for the build on that side. And yes, I just did say nuts. There we go. So anyways, if you got the kit, make sure and pull those tools out. They are pretty helpful. Other things that I noticed, there was one little flip-flop on the instructions on the kit. It had told me to install the front knuckles with the ball end on one side and the nut on the other side, and I did say nuts once again, and I did have to flip-flop that around. So be wary if you are building a kit. That was a mistake in the instructions, which I caught on and had to just pretty much switch it around. As far as the build quality, very, very happy with it so far. All that carbon, look at all that stuff. All the blue anodized, that signature team associated blue. Great build on the CVAs, very, very nice to build those. And then there's a look at those rear hub carriers, that nice blue as well. These are the 0 offset. There are some other ones that are available out there, 1 and 2 I believe, or 1.5. They're nicely labeled L and R. And you'll notice that on a lot of the parts they're listing different right and left specification. There's a look from the rear of it right there. And I'm pretty much setting everything up to the manual spec as far as all the positioning and everything. So that's a look at it. So this is build update number 2. I will be having at least 2 more build updates, and then of course all the electronics that will be going in this. Still up in the air on the ESC and the motor. Probably going to put a 6.5 in there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use a Tekken or maybe one of the Reedy motors. So we will see. But all in all, everything's went very, very well. And we'll go on to build update number 3 in here in a couple days. Over and out.